Hey, hey. Good evening. Thoughts on the Super Bowl? Pretty boring Super Bowl overall. But I mean, that's just good defense. Well, and the really bad passing from Drake May. But I always enjoy watching the Super Bowl. I always have a good time. Even though it wasn't the most exhilarating game. Yeah, I saw the 2XKO layoffs. Yikes. Thoughts on the Ring ad that confirms we're now always being watched? The dog one? That was crazy. I haven't been online much today. Are people talking about that? Because they should. That was a wild thing to just drop like that. You ever see that Midwest safety video about the serial hit and run guy in Tampa? Is that what? I'm pretty sure we went over that the other day, right? It was that same guy. It was like the 48-year-old guy or 40-something-year-old guy. Ended with him getting killed after he had already hit and killed others. Fucking psycho. You gonna play War for Cybertron and Fall of Cybertron on the gaming channel? Yeah. Got a feeling we'll see Bloodborne at the State of Play on Thursday. Yes, sir. No doubt, Bloodborne 2's coming. Oh, yeah. Did you see the Kid Rock halftime show? I saw a couple clips. Did he only play two songs? Ball with the Ball and then whatever the acoustic one was after that? Did he only do two songs? I thought it was supposed to be like his show. Are you done with Cairn? No, I'm still gonna go back and play Cairn. I've just been deep into Neo 3. Play is a generous term for the terrible lip syncing. Whoa, terrible lip syncing? What do you mean? That was fresh out the pipes. Lip syncing. Silliest thing I've ever heard. Oh, you tried the new hero shooter Deadlock? Yeah, I've played it a few times on stream, actually. I have a couple videos on the gaming channel as well. You're gonna watch the State of Play Thursday, 5 p.m. Eastern. Gonna be the longest one at over an hour. If I'm home, I'll watch it. We'll see. I'll write it down. I'm trying to remember. It's Thursday? Okay. We'll see. Maybe. You hear the news on Tegan, the star of the Puppy Bowl, passed away. What the fuck? Wait, what? Oh my god, that's so sad. What the fuck? Well, that made me really sad. Did you see the Golden Retriever parade for Golden Retriever Day? Super wholesome. No, I didn't even know there was a Golden Retriever Day. That's cool. I'm eugenics tomorrow. I know, and I still need to finish Neo 3. I've basically been fucking 100%ing Neo 3, so I still haven't finished it yet. But I'll probably take a break and play some eugenics when it drops. Bro, what alternative do we even have to Discord? Fucking nothing, man. I know TeamSpeak's still out there, but I remember a while ago TeamSpeak had their own issue. And I can't remember what it was at this point, but there's just no real good alternatives right now. We all moving back to Mumble. Holy. Glad you're liking the cheeky, Larry. Eugenics, then the day after Romeo is a dead man, then the day after High on Life 2, and then the day after Reanimal. What the fuck is that streak? That's diabolical. Holy. You gotta try that new game called the Reincarnation Insurance Program. What's that? Is it a roguelike?
Hello. Poison.
It is indeed a roguelike. Eh, maybe. What was that other one about the aliens or something? The space aliens that you raise. What the hell was that one called again? Northern Lion played it. Forgot the name. You see Maxwell testifying in Congress? Yeah, pleaded the fifth, right? Said that she'll clear Trump and Clinton for clemency. I did see that. She could have made up for some of her crimes, but still chose to protect these bastards. That's a crazy statement. There is nothing Maxwell could ever do to make up for the unthinkable evil she has wrought. No. The fact that she only has 20 years and now gets a summer camp because they are playing real softball with her is an affront to God in and of itself. Have you seen the new Now You See Me movie? It's so bad. No, I didn't see it. Imagine if Valve created a Discord alternative. That'd be cool. It's not gonna happen, but it'd be cool. Steam already has a voice chat thing and no one uses it. Yeah, because why would you use that over just going on Discord or something? But if they did like a full commitment to like an entire platform and service for it, I'm sure they could do great. Do you think the whole Discord thing has to do with their filing for an IPO? I mean, I'm sure it plays a role, but that's not the sole purpose. Every tech company is looking for every possible means of harvesting as much data as they possibly can. Did you watch the games SR played at SI today? I did. I did. Man, we had some great moments. It's a shame we couldn't go the distance. Do you think Discord will back off if there's enough backlash? I don't think so. I know they backed off of like a previous update that I can't remember now. But this one, I don't think so. This is probably coming from the very top of the food chain. And it's one that every tech company is striving for, so I don't see them laying off. Riot Soft killing 2x KO. Is there MMO next? I don't know. It is sad though. I saw. Oh, I did 2x K0. I was wondering what the fuck, why there was no results. Just got an AI Kalshi ad joining stream. Kalshi's spending big money right now to be put in front of everyone's peepers. Twitch in particular loves Kalshi. All I get is prize picks and Kalshi ads. It's awful. Welcome to the future of marketing, brother. Hypothetically, how much to promote Kalshi on your stream? I don't think there's a number. I hardly stream as is. Like, I just don't give a fuck. You hear about the Scream lawsuit? No, it's the Scream lawsuit. Give me the cliff notes, I'll take a peek. Hardly stream and you stream every day? Brother, what? I streamed 2 times in the last... Well, I guess now I've streamed 2 days in a row. But prior to that, it was 2 times in like 7 days. I don't even stream every day anymore. You see the Beyblade competition with a car for first prize? Holy shit, that's huge. What? A Beyblade comp with a car? Wait a minute, they're kind of cooking with that. Beyblade tournament puts a car up for first place. Beyblade
Look
X.
in my eyes and what do you see? A bunch of stuff behind me because I was trained in Western countries though.
Hold on. I always like Beyblade competitions. It seems like such a fun atmosphere.
Look in my eyes and until now, Beyblade local tournaments have really just been fan-run tournaments that generally have a limited prize pool, like some new releases or extra stuff organizers have left around. At least in Western countries though, as Taiko Atami in Japan and across Asia usually have a regulated control over locals over there, dubbing them G1, G2, or G3 tournaments with actual official prizing. But there was a tournament in Michigan that was being promoted, and the reason why this has blown up all over the place is because the prize for first place is a new car.
This is so cool. You get a new Honda Civic. You get a new Honda Civic, a trophy, and Crystal Drake on car keys. I'm assuming that's a build. At least based on this. In second place, you get a Valkyrie Volt and then a Hover Wyvern. That don't look new. Well, it's just probably a stock image. That's probably not the exact car you get. I'm betting it's brand new, fresh off the lot. That's a 2005 Honda. Who gives a fuck? Even if it is just a beater, it doesn't matter. Getting a car for a Beyblade tournament goes crazy. That's like giving a waiter a $1 tip. What does everyone drive here that you're just fucking besmirching the good name of an '05 Honda Civic? That's a fine car if it runs. Yeah, we saw the arrest where the guy was complaining about missing GTA 6. $20-year-old car, 250K miles. If you get it fixed for a few thousand, maybe you'll get a few years out of it. Okay, I need to see more info on this car. We're just making fucking fan fiction up here. Let's see. Redline Rumble. Let's get a little info on this car. Redline Rumble Beyblade. Oh, it hasn't even happened yet. It happens April 12th. It's a $40 entry fee, 6 rounds of Swiss. Oh, here, I'll just pull it up on stream. Wait, what? This is apparently very normal for competitive Beyblade. Do they usually give away cars? Beyblade competitors from other states in America as well as other countries showed posters that were actually quite similar to this one, which just happened to go viral. Prizes included motorcycles, a PlayStation 5, a phone, and more. What? Motorcycles? Alright, that's super hype. What the hell? Whoa! You get an iPhone 17 from that one. Oh, it's not even an '05 Honda Civic. That guy was spreading rumors. The Michigan tournament appears to be giving away a Honda Civic from the 2010s, making it worth 5 to 10K depending on the model, mileage, and condition. Well, it's an even more modern Honda than I was led to believe. The picture is of an '05. Why is it saying from the 2010s here? I'm assuming they'd know more than I would. They'd probably have the details from the tournament. Let's check somewhere else. No, nothing there. How do people even find these fucking tournaments, man? I can't. I'm trying to find the official post on the announcement. Yeah, I don't know. I can't see a whole lot on it. You gonna watch Wuthering Heights or Send Help? Maybe eventually. I saw Strangers Chapter 3 tonight. Can safely say that is now the worst trilogy that's ever been made. You gonna be playing Mugenics when it comes out tomorrow? Yep. You're tripping. Strangers 1 and 2 was fire. Brother. Strangers Chapter 1 and Strangers Chapter 2 are different. You're tripping. We be completing Neo 3? Absolutely. New Black Myth Wukong game named Zongqi has a new trailer out. You should check it out. They got a new trailer for it? That's cool. It looked cool from the first one they showed. It's just a cinematic. Ah. Very peaceful. The fuck is that? Oh, Jesus, giant clam. Oh, hello there. This is very interesting. Oh man. Take that. What the fuck is happening? Man, I fail to see how this is going to translate into the next Black Myth game, but this is something. This is going to be a lovely meal, I have no doubt about that. So what did we take from the clam guy? We did it! Yeah! I don't know what all I don't know what all that has to do with the game, but yeah! Huh. Just to show off the engine? I mean, I guess. Visually it looked very impressive. Are we making more stew? Hey, thanks for the raid. Hope you had a good stream. Nice. That was interesting. I'm excited for the next Black Myth game. I really liked Wukong a lot. You see the brawl that happened between Pistons and Hornets. Pretty crazy. Feels like old-time bad boy Pistons are back. Did that just happen tonight? Pistons and Hornets? Missed it. It happened 2 hours ago. Five ejected in the Pistons-Hornets clash. There's a game called A Whisper of Fall, Jinny Wei, that looks interesting. China Hero Project.
我是为了拿回自己的东西，你呢？为了什么？想屈他成招，就凭你们这些手！
写，忠诚兵马司副使，窝藏要犯，勾连逆党。 将名册藏在书房的暗格，又借礼佛的名头传递密信。最后一幅缝在肚皮内，内容是：好一个明察秋毫。
Oh, Okay. That was cool. This looks interesting.
发先知，
先生可曾听闻千眼之术？
站住！今天这儿被王府包了，不见外客。有人呢！
追不上了。夜里的兵丁果然少了许多。
That movement right there through the air reminded me of everything I saw from was it Crimson Desert or where the winds meet? I can't remember now.
大人，我家的令牌。有刺客，快来人！
未曾想到，当年跑船的脚夫，如今竟已如此。
还不止如此。
This seems interesting.
我这多好啊！
一味的东西也敢抢，找死！谁也成全你！
Okay, wait a minute. Wait a minute. That air combat was pretty hype.
横江湖这么多人，一个荒口小儿，也敢欺我！
走到这最后一步，还有谁可以帮你？
一定有办法。这个办法不在庙堂，在那些没人在乎的地方，在那些籍籍无名之辈身上。相信会多人见识，找到答案。
I mean, this looks cool. Hopefully it's a real game, not just fake hype. Didn't see anything that looked too crazy personally. The only thing that felt a little maybe fake was that part right towards the end. The movement seemed a little off. But nothing to the point where I'm like, ah, this could be fake. But now that it's becoming kind of common to fake a lot of this shit, I just take everything with a grain of salt now. Like that British zombie game, right? Yep, like that British zombie game. Are you starting to fatigue with these genres and settings? So far, no, because most of the games that are coming out in these settings are good. But as more and more come out, there's bound to be some worse ones, and then yeah, I'll start to fatigue. But right now, no. They're all still very high quality. A Souls-like set in current-day New York. I always thought that would be a cool idea to take Souls-like and just put it in just a modern setting. Just a city. There's not many games like that. That could be fun. Surge is kind of like that. Kinda. But only a little bit.
What makes the formula great, I think, is the limb system. Target your attacks to different body parts.
I wish these
Enemies
games were
don't have
better.
enough energy during the fight, and it's satisfying to you have chips to equip it, but you can also equip a chip to have a kind of visual indicator for it. Also, I gotta give a shout out just to like the limb severing finishers. We've kind of debated here in the office whether or not the animations get old after a while, but I'm on the side of loving them so much and just not getting tired of them. There's more to them than in the original Surge game, and even more like camera shifts to it. I just want
You see the new Remedy CEO's former sports betting head and EA executive. I didn't even know Remedy got a new CEO. Why? Remedy's new CEO is a former Spets betting guy and EA executive who aims to scale Remedy in a way that builds lasting value. Ah, one of those types. That always goes well. Jean-Charles Gaudechon, a former Electronic Arts and CCP games executive who most recently headed up a couple of sports betting platforms. Gaudechon is not a name you likely recognize from his time at EA or CCP, but Remedy said he held senior executive positions with full P&L responsibility at both companies, at P&L being profit and loss, and right now that's apparently what they're looking for. Delighted to announce the appointment of Jean-Charles Gaudechon to lead Remedy into a phase of profitable growth, Chairman Henry Osterland said. His proven history in growing gaming franchises and successfully leading international studios is an excellent fit to the current stage of Remedy's business. What proven history? I'll look him up, I guess. What proven history? I'm trying to find like a list of things he's worked on in the past. Okay, here. He oversaw the development and support of FIFA Mobile and Battlefield Heroes. That's from his time at EA. That's all I can find. Is that it? That's his proven history in the industry? He was producer of Need for Speed World and Gunjack. Fuck is Gunjack? I don't know anything about him. But this does not bode well if history's taught us anything. God, FBC Firebreak, holy. What a disaster. I'm going to tell you something, and I've said it a lot. I think the solution is super easy. Remedy is an extremely talented studio, minus Firebreak. What you need to do, though, is just scale down the budget for your projects. That's like... Make cheaper games that don't take as long to produce. That's all. Like, I think the solution is so simple, but these big studios just don't grasp it. And don't make it a fucking Epic exclusive. Well, I mean, that's a disaster for everything, yeah. The game literally wouldn't happen without Epic. Is that what it was? Is that why they did the Epic exclusivity? I don't remember. Blumhouse technique. Legit though, I've said for years, Blumhouse formula for movies is exactly what should be more common. I don't know why more studios don't do that for movies, and I express the same sentiment for games. Games that take less time to develop and less money to develop. So that way you don't need the next big hit. You can make money off just like a niche success. And it gives you more room for creativity because you don't need to focus on appealing to the widest possible demographic to try and make the next big hit. To me, it just seems so simple. Like, if I had a studio of hundreds of employees, I wouldn't have all of them working on a single project for fucking however many years. I divide them into teams and let them pursue their own creative endeavors for X amount of money, which would be significantly less than the one big project, in a lot less time. You'd get more product out there, and some of it could be very successful in its own niche, and since it didn't cost as much, you wouldn't need it to go ballistic. I don't think you need to bring in the sports betting expert to try and turn it around. That's kind of how the industry used to be. Yeah, I mean, more or less. Love or hate Jason Blum. Love or hate Jason Blum movies, he will fund lots of new directors and give them a chance Hollywood wouldn't give them. I've got nothing but glaze for Blumhouse. They have so many dog shit movies, but overall I think they are a great, great company. And I love what they've been doing in the space. I have always praised them for years. And they're getting into gaming, so maybe we'll see a shift. That's true, they do have a couple projects out. I only played like one Blumhouse game, and it was fine. It was alright. You tried the second one, but almost fell asleep. What was the second Blumhouse game? I only remember the first. It was something where you have to stay awake in a walking simulator. Oh, shit! I just played that. What was that called? Oh, you're right. I literally just played that. Sleep Awake. That's what it was called. Yeah, Sleep Awake. You see the news about Epstein that the FBI made claiming that nothing happened? Yeah, I saw. It's such a fucking circus. Shit's despicable. I saw. Yeah, I played Grandpa High on Retro on Steam, or on stream. We have Les Wexner confirmed now. I did see that as well. Nah, man, heard that if you're not on the files, you're a loser. Oh my god, yeah. I don't think I even talked about that one. I don't think I streamed that day. Jesus, that was crazy. Actually, an unbelievable take.
He knew.
Hold on. Where's the whole clip? Wow. Facebook is fucking awful. What is this format?
People can see from these the thing is, what people can see from these Epstein files, he knew everybody that was very powerful. So like if you were on the scene and you were powerful, like to be honest, like if you're not in those files, it would be an insult. Because it just means that you were a bit of a loser.
Lady Victoria.
Isn't that fucking insane? Oh, whoops.
Of Andrew Mountbatten Windsor's. That's an astonishing attitude, isn't it? If you're not in the Epstein files, it's an insult, you're a loser.
Crazy. No problem saying it out loud, too. She was just totally upfront and honest about that shit. She was dating Prince Andrew at one point, so it makes sense she would say that. Yeah, no, I know. It's pretty clear why she said that. Can't just cherry pick certain narratives. All in all, big things are happening. Only fair to discuss how Trump was like the first informant to the FBI in 06. Are you talking about that phone call that just got declassified? Yeah, I was reading about that. Apparently he put in a call about Epstein and Maxwell. And he said Maxwell's evil and they really need to keep their eyes on her. But then I would ask, if he knew this for so long, why now is he making Maxwell's life so easy? And why, when talking about Maxwell, does he always express sympathy? He just moved her to a much lower security prison. And why does he keep playing around with the idea of a potential pardon if he's known since 06? And again, if he did know all of this and now all of these Epstein files are here and he's innocent, why not just go after all the guilty people? Why does he just want to move on from it? It doesn't make sense. It doesn't make any sense. If he's completely innocent, which maybe he is, I'd be shocked given the scope of these files, but if he is, why wouldn't his course of action be, let's now punish everyone in the Epstein files? It doesn't pass the smell test. Why call it a hoax over and over and over again if he's known since 06 about how horrible all of this was? Same could be said for everyone else that knew, though. Oh, absolutely. 100%. It can, is, and should be said for everyone else, too. Definitely. No exceptions. To play devil's advocate, perhaps it's so rooted in the system that even if he was innocent, it would fundamentally break the system. And that's what fucking Pam Bondi said, too. If they had, like, the full Epstein files disclosed and everyone was punished, it'd crumble the system. Well, then we got a big fucking problem with the system. How is that a defense? That's horrifying. Pretty sure that was a lie. She never said that. I don't know if, again, I don't know everything Pam Bondi said about it because she changes her story on the Epstein files every fucking day. So maybe I'm misremembering, but I thought I remembered her saying something to that effect. It's entirely possible she hasn't, but I've seen that sentiment from so many other powerful people as well. Alex Jones was calling this shit out years ago and I thought he was nuts. So many people did. I was in that camp too. Well, to a certain effect. I said for many years, there's absolutely like that pedophile fucking elite vampire type shit. Absolutely. I think anyone knew that there was definitely something to that effect. I had no idea it was this big. But Alex Jones now no longer calls it out. Alex Jones doesn't fucking yap about it anymore. So many people that have been proven right about this conspiracy, it's no longer a conspiracy, now just shut up about it. I don't get it. This should be like the easiest victory lap of all time, and yet now no one wants to fucking talk about it. You think they were paid off? Probably. I would guess. I mean, we have a ton of information about, like, influencers and shit being paid to peddle things, so like it's entirely possible. I don't know. You're not understanding that the all-powerful will have you killed for saying stuff? I see that a lot, and that is true. This is something I brought up a lot. Panama Papers. R.I.P. A lot of people don't even remember the Panama Papers now. But here's the thing. If they were going to kill people off for talking about the pedophile elites, they would have done that to Alex Jones years ago. Now it's been proven beyond a shadow of a doubt, and now everyone talks about it. This would be the safest time in the world for him to be talking about it. And he doesn't. Do they even have people killed anymore? People literally believe whatever they're told despite evidence? They definitely do. Again, I just referenced the Panama Papers. I genuinely think most people forgot about this. But they absolutely do still have people killed. No doubt. That hasn't gone anywhere. I'm sure they have a section in here about it. I'm trying to find you just a very concise breakdown, but do they not have it in here? Oh my god. Maybe they don't have it in here. Hold on. I'll just pull up her Wikipedia. I might have missed it though, I scrolled through pretty quickly. One car bomb and everyone shuts up about it. Yeah, that's exactly right. The Panama Papers were huge until they killed her with a car bomb. How do you feel about the new Marathon game? Did you play the OGs? I didn't play the OGs, but I'm also not an extraction shooter guy, so I'm not super excited for it. You ever gonna play Slay the Spire again? Oh yeah, for sure. Slay the Spire 2 is right around the corner as well. Gonna play more League anytime soon? Yeah, we have Clash tournament coming up at the end of the month. We gotta get the boys together again. We won the last Demacia Cup. Isn't that ARAM Clash? Well, I hope not. I thought it was normal Clash. Yeah, it's the ARAM Ionia Cup. Ugh! Ugh! Watch the Michael Jackson movie trailer. I saw it tonight. They played it before Strangers Chapter 3. Time to apologize to everyone. Ghosts are real. Look up humanoid caught on security camera footage in the Paranormal Encounters subreddit. Uh-oh. Has the day finally come? Where is it? Is it like a top? Oh god, I see it 2 days ago. Is this it over here? Or is that a dog? No, it's not a dog at all. Jesus Christ. Oh! What a demonic noise. Well, you're right. Finally, irrefutable proof. My friend sent me this footage taken from an indoor camera at his house a few days ago. He said he didn't remember waking up in the middle of the night, but noticed that his security system, noise detection, had signaled an alert at around the time of the video, 1:30 a.m. His wife had evidently heard something as well, prompting them to check the footage the next morning. This is what they found. Oh, they must have been in an argument, had him sleep on the couch. They were obviously pretty shaken up and are staying in a hotel for the time being. He knew I was into this kind of thing, but I haven't seen anything like this before. This was taken in eastern Nebraska for reference, but I have no clue what the thing in the video could be. Definitely don't think it's human. I'm hoping that someone here recognizes it, as it may shed light on what happened at my friend's house, and whether or not it may still be a problem. I don't think it left. Yeah, that shit was the unholy offspring of a chupacabra and a devil. There's no way this subreddit believes this, right? Okay, no, it doesn't look like it. Man, I'm not one to just dismiss most paranormal videos, but this is so obviously just a person in a costume. Why are you not one to dismiss paranormal videos, man? Okay, good. No one actually believes this.
We surprised.
Let's see if this is a real one.
Guys, I love you all. Please don't do this in the middle of the night. It's really scary.
I stopped running around. I stopped having a hoot and a holler. The hairs on the back of my neck stood up. I had to close my bedroom door in real time. More ghost hunting win. We'll be doing more ghost hunting soon. It's been a while. Apparently Discord might... Yeah, I already talked about that. I just made a whole video on the Discord stuff. When's GTA Marathon? Probably in the summer. Were there any Super Bowl ads you thought were particularly shitty? Tons. There were really no good Super Bowl ads. Those days are long behind us. Those days are long, long gone. The AI vodka one in particular. Yeah. I'm assuming it'll come up with this. Maybe not. What was the company? I already don't remember it. Oh yeah, here it is. It was Svedka. Mm-hmm. Pretty awesome. $7 million down the drain. Could your parents tell that it was AI? I didn't ask. They just hated every single commercial. My dad hated the game. So did mine. My dad really hated it. He was super bored by it. It was not the most thrilling game, that's for sure, but I mean, that's what happens when your offensive line is asleep and your quarterback can't hit open receivers. You just don't get a whole lot going on. Yeah, I just made a whole video on Night of the Seven Kingdoms. Very good. Very good, surprisingly. You should make a cheeky Super Bowl commercial. I don't see the point. I think it's just a waste of money to make a Super Bowl commercial. It's extremely expensive, and now Super Bowl commercials have a terrible rep. I don't think people give a fuck about them anymore. Truly a waste of time and money. Someone should spend money to do just that, waste time doing nothing. That's been done like 4 times. Like, actually, though. You heard about the MMA fighter who bit off his opponent's ear, then got jumped by the crowd? He didn't fully bite off the ear, but yeah, I saw. Mike Tyson's still undefeated in ear biting. Yeah, he made that shit look easy back in the day. This guy really struggled to do it. Have you watched the Frogman video from Mexico? People been saying it's real. Frogman? Is that a cryptid? I actually don't know about Frogman. I don't even see what video you're talking about either. It was TikTok AI slop. Oh. Who gives a fuck? I should play Project Zomboid. I just don't really like Zomboid very much. Yeah, we were just watching the Lil Wayne Clash Royale halftime show yesterday. What cryptid has the highest chance of being real? Probably the Chupacabra, actually. Mothman. Ah, definitely not Mothman. Probably Chupacabra. Would you consider playing Road to Empress? The fuck is that? When's the Yu-Gi-Oh watch party? That'd be fun. Definitely can't do that though, not without permission, but that would be fun. I remember the days of trying to get the rights for a watch along. Yeah, it's not exactly easy. Lionsgate did that thing though with Wendigoon recently. Yeah, we talked about the 2XKO layoffs earlier. You hear about the Eagle, Idaho bar owner that gives a year of free drinks to anyone who... What? No, I didn't see that. A year of free drinks. Would you ever do shooting content? I've done quite a bit of that. And yeah, I'll do more. I'm working on getting my own range set up now, though. You hear about Gavin McKenna breaking some guy's jaw at a bar? He's the top NHL prospect. I did. I've been super into hockey, so I saw that story. The dude, apparently, I mean, I guess, it's not fully confirmed, I suppose, but the dude who he fucking clocked was apparently following him around, calling his mother a whore. So then McKenna just blasted him. And initially they were pursuing charges, but they were dropped, so, W. Guy clearly deserved it. I mean, I think so too, yeah. I mean, I guess they did as well since the charges were dropped. Last I saw. Do you think it'll tank his draft? Fuck no. Absolutely not. If anything, it makes him more appealing. One punch breaking a dude's jaw, like, come on. He'd be a great enforcer out there if nothing else. It's hockey, man. Did you watch the Inside Edition on the vet assistant who was charged for rescuing an abandoned dog? What? Charged for what? Veterinary assistant charged after rescuing abandoned dog.
Now video that will break any dog lover's heart. A woman abandons a poodle mix on a front porch. As luck would have it, a veterinarian assistant found the pooch.
What a crazy piece of shit. It always blows my mind, man. It's fucking unfathomable to me.
And took her home. So why is she the one in trouble? Here's Les Trent.
It's disturbing video. A woman walks up to a stranger's house leading a dog by the leash. Then, a shocking thing happens. She abandons the dog and heads back to her car. The dog realizes she's alone and chases after the lady, but no luck.
That's heartbreaking. That's fucking heartbreaking, man. Unreal. Wow. Wow. I just don't, I will never be able to understand someone like that woman. I will never be able to understand it.
At the heartstrings of any dog lover out there. Who would do such a thing, especially in the cold and snow? Dayson Garner says she saw the video of the dog on a Facebook posting. Dayson, who happens to be a veterinarian assistant, says she drove to the neighborhood in Wilson, North Carolina, and by some miracle, found the poodle mix wandering the streets.
She was very sweet, came to me, and she got willingly into the car.
Dayson says she took the dog home and wrote a Facebook post of her own. That's when she says she got a call from animal control.
They asked me, did I have the dog? And I said, yes, I'm going to groom her.
Dayson says the animal control official told her she had to hand over the dog. But she says she was afraid the pooch would meet a grim fate in a shelter, so she refused.
I was afraid they were going to euthanize her.
1000% they would have.
Dayson says she used her skill as a vet assistant to groom the dog. Just look at the difference after a little tender, loving care. So imagine her shock when Dayson found herself posing for a mugshot, criminally charged with failure to surrender the dog.
How is that even a charge? What? I didn't know that was... That... What? A failure to surrender a dog to that you have rescued. Did they just really need to meet like a euthanization quota or something? Like, fuck, we got everything all prepped. Now it's gonna go to waste. I don't know. That's actually absurd. That's gotta just be made up.
Not only that, she says the veterinarian she works for has fired her.
What?
After my shift was over, they called me into the office and terminated my position.
Are you familiar with the old saying that no good deed goes unpunished?
I have become very familiar with that now, for sure.
The woman who deserted the dog was charged with abandoning an animal.
And I guarantee, she didn't have to go get a mugshot. She didn't get fired from her job. How did a vet assistant who just rescued the dog get criminally charged and fired? I don't understand at all. I actually don't get that at all. I didn't expect this to be so ludicrous. Is there something I'm missing here in this story? Oh, I gotta look at this. What was the name of this woman? I've got to look at this more. What was her name?
Dason, who happens to be Facebook posting. Dason, who happens to be a veterinarian assistant, says she drove to the neighborhood in Wilson car. The dog realizes she's alone and chases after the lady, but no luck. It's enough to tug at the heartstrings of any dog lover out there. Who would do such a thing, especially in the cold and snow? Dason Garner says
Dason Garner. Okay, so I'm looking at this happened in North Carolina. She's a North Carolina vet assistant. So I'm reading a lot of like North Carolinian articles. So apparently she was fired from her job, and keep in mind I'm just reading this from like other places there. She was fired because she had conducted an interview at her place of business, which the job requested she not do. But I'm sure there's a different way of handling that, as opposed to just instantly canning her. Just be like, hey, don't do another interview here, please. Now, that's according to a Facebook post that was covering it. And she was apparently pretty new to this job here. And naturally, a lot of people are upset about it. So that's where this is coming from on Facebook. And it looks like the initial charges, the reason that they charged her is because in the event of like finding a dog wandering the streets, when requesting, the reason they request the surrendering is in case the dog was stolen. And so they need to investigate to ensure it hasn't been stolen or like used as part of a crime. And the reason she didn't want to bring it in is because, according to her, the dog was in poor condition, which makes sense. And I would also say, since she found the dog based off of what clearly was a crime in the first place, she saved the dog's life. Like, I don't think there was a further investigation that was like a necessity. You could see what happened right in front of you. I'm so confused on that. What a fucking peculiar story. And she's like the last person who would need to surrender the dog. She's a trained vet. Well, I mean, she is literally a vet assistant. That's like the perfect person to have rescued the dog in the first place. But it seems like the firing is contentious because she was on a probationary period with her job, having only worked there for a week. So when she conducted interviews at the job, they fired her. Which I don't think it needed to be so extreme. Because what I'm seeing here, it seems like it was one interview. Yeah, I'm so confused on this whole thing. This seems so peculiar. The story's misleading. The dog had been reported stolen 2 months prior and would not return to the original owner. Brother, where are you seeing that? Because I've now read like fucking 6 of these and haven't seen that anywhere. And was the original owner not the one that abandoned it in the first place? Because that woman apparently did get charged. And she should not return it to the woman that abandoned the dog in the first place on purpose. Apparently it was stolen and abandoned. Where are you finding this? Can you tell me the publication? Because none of the articles I've read so far have mentioned that. Can you tell me where it's from so I can look at it? WRAL News Local. Okay, let's see. Is it the one from 6 days ago? Okay, I'm going to read this because now this makes no sense. Less than 24 hours after Garner found the dog, she was connected with the dog's owner and the dog was returned after it had gone missing for 2 months. The Wilson Sheriff Office charged the woman who was on video abandoning the dog, Ashley Baker, with abandonment. And then Garner said the situation left her with more questions than answers after she was also charged. So she did give the dog to its original owners. So it had apparently that Ring doorbell footage was from 2 months prior. And then after she got the dog and made the post, connected with the original owner and returned it. She just didn't turn it over to the shelter. Which I think is fine. She was trying to keep the dog for herself. She was forced to return it. Not according to this. It literally says less than 24 hours after she found the dog, she connected with the owner and the dog was returned after it had gone missing for 2 months. So it doesn't sound like that was the case. Then it seems like the charges are because she didn't turn it over to the shelter. Specifically to the shelter. The person who abandoned the dog stole the dog from the original owner. Yeah, that's what I'm gathering from this now. That seems to be true. Because it seems Ashley Baker, the one who abandoned it on the Ring doorbell, was not the original owner. But Garner connected with the original owner, and the dog was returned to her. Still wouldn't have given it to the shelter. I get reminded of that squirrel that was put down for no reason. No, I think she made the absolute 100% right decision to not give it to the shelter. 1000%. Squirrel's name was Peanut, by the way. Wait, so then why was she fired? Because apparently she did the interview, at least a interview at the job. Apparently one outlet went to her job while she was on the clock, and she did the interview at the job, which is frowned upon, so they fired her. When are you going to play the finals? It's been so long. It has been a while. There's just been so many other games I've been playing. No, the finals is great. It's still in a really good spot. It's just been so many good games. That's all. Did you see the incredibly wise Chipotle CEO got recorded saying he wants to start mainly marketing towards people who make at least $100K a year? Chipotle? Oh, wow. What the fuck?
A little while ago, about a week, 60% of that your customer base.
How does anyone watch anything on Facebook? Just look at this. This is a tragedy. This is the video right here. 80% of the screen is just black. This is terrible. Who uses this platform? Oh my god, this is awful.
Are we just at a point in the earnings call a little while ago, about a week, 60% of that your customer base earns over $100,000 a year, average household income. Are we just at a point in the economy where that consumer, if you make over $100,000, hey, you just need some free food?
No, I think there's a bit of misinformation that's been communicated over the last few days. What I said distinctly on the earnings call is that 60% of our consumers' average household income is over $100,000 a year, and they're still spending in this tough economy. So we're going to lean into those consumers with brand innovation, menu innovation, and really give them more compelling reasons to come in. But we cater to everyone in all lifestyles, Brian. If you make under $100,000 a year, our entry point on our high protein menu is at $3.50. And then it scales up from there. You can get a side of protein for just $3.80. So we feel like we have an offering for everyone, no matter where you come from or your lifestyle or your household income.
Awesome. Very cool. Chipotle fucking sucks, man. I used to love Chipotle. They shitified it, though. Every time I've gotten Chipotle in the last 3 years, it's been terrible. Actually terrible. That's not what he said on the recording. I'm sure this is... I'm sure he wants everyone to be happy with Chipotle at all times. They got plenty of offerings. Didn't you hear? I think most fast casual places are currently suffering anyway. I've yapped about this a lot. I've yapped about this a ton. I don't think I need to go. I'm gonna get fucking lost in the tangent again. I've done it so many times in the last couple months. I'll spare you the same song and dance. It's fine. I was about to go in on it again, but it's fine. We're good. Private equity ruins every single fucking thing that it touches. The once great fast casual chains are no more because of private equity. I'll leave it at that. They fucking ruined them. R.I.P. We just talked about it last stream anyway. I know. Plan on playing more Witchfire? Yeah, I like Witchfire a lot. Did you do a list of your top favorite movies if you haven't already? I did like a pseudo top list for movies. Best burrito I've ever had was a local food truck. Try your local shit, people. It's fantastic. Passion people put into food when it's their livelihood is just fantastic. That's a sweet sentiment. I mainly do local spots for the most part. Except for Culver's. I'm a big Culver's guy. Yeah, we talked about the Olive Garden thing. That was horrific. When's the last time you had an Oreo? We just made an Oreo tier list like 4 days ago. I think we had like 40-something different flavors of Oreo. Now I hate Oreo. I got so ill. Didn't you guys do that before, but you ended up liking all the flavors? That's why we did it again, because last time we did it, we only did like 8 or 9. So this time we spent 2 weeks accumulating every flavor we could possibly find of Oreos, even from China. And now, because we both love Oreos. So the last time we did it, it was all S tiers, which is boring. So this time we were determined to find every flavor, and we knew there'd be bad ones. But holy fuck, man. Failed to account for just how terrible we'd feel when eating 40 different flavors of Oreos. I don't know if it was like exactly 40, but it was like, it was between 30 to 40, yeah. Somewhere in that ballpark. Yeah, we went over the body cam of the AI casino thing. You saw that video of the mayor in the Philippines getting his armored band shot by a bazooka and tanked the blast with no injuries. Yeah. Yeah. Bro, one of my magic cards now worth 450. Huge! Good shit. You should give Fallout 76 another chance, it's pretty good now. I keep hearing that, but I'm probably not ever gonna give it another chance. Sad news, DinoCon has been cancelled because of the Epstein files. What does that mean? Are you making a joke? Dinosaur Convention bans all paleontologists named in Epstein files out of safety of our attendees. Wait, what? What does this mean? Huh? We find it deplorable that some established paleontological organizations are not taking firm action, DinoCon's statement reads. What? Oh my god, don't you fucking dare. One of these dog shit journalist sites that force you to pay just to read the rest of the article, you make me sick. Unbelievable, man. Yahoo News has an article. When I type in DinoCon, all I get is the wrap, where you see... Oh, here we go. It's too new, that's why DinoCon Yahoo article's not indexed. DinoCon, a UK-based paleontology convention, issued a statement regarding the scientists, authors, and researchers named in the Epstein files, noting those associated with the late sex offender were officially banned from the annual event. How how many paleontologists were named in the Epstein files? I must have missed that. An alarming amount, apparently. I suppose so. While the convention statement did not name the individuals, the Monday announcement made it clear DinoCon would not tolerate their presence at the July event. We at DinoCon take the safety of our attendees, speakers, and staff very seriously. As a result of the release of half the Epstein files, it has come to light that a select number of scientists, authors, and researchers relevant to the field of paleontology allegedly engaged in correspondence with members of the Epstein organization after the convictions of Jeffrey Epstein. We want to state that all respective individuals are banned from our events. I mean, that's it. Hey, that's good. I'm happy to hear that. Had no idea there was paleontologists named in the Epstein files. Probably some in every field. I guess. I don't know. I didn't notice that. Additionally, we find it deplorable that some established paleontological organizations are not taking firm action to protect their members in light of these allegations. As such, executive committee members from organizations that are not issuing public bans to these individuals are also banned from our events. We do not tolerate those who allow this behavior to go unchallenged within our community. Wow. Actually doing more than like half of everything else out there. You have to remember that Stephen Hawking was a regular. Epstein saw himself as an intellectual trying to unite the smartest people in the world. That's a really good point. I guess maybe I just don't know a ton of paleontologists. So it was not easy to recognize them. But that is a good point, yeah. I just looked it up. Apparently one of the biggest names is Jack Horner, a famous paleontologist who even worked on Jurassic Park. So it would seem. Scientist Jack Horner linked to Jeffrey Epstein in newly released DOJ files. Jack Horner clarifies, visit to Epstein Ranch. Nothing weird, inappropriate. Thanks, Jack. This is cool. Hey man, WDinoCon, I guess. I had no idea. Apparently in the files, Jack Horner and Epstein discussed making a chicken saurus, which is basically dinosaur made with chicken embryos. Jesus Christ. Yeah, I already talked about the Overwatch stuff. Make them with goose instead. Those bastards can be scary. Everyone always says that about geese. Never really been around them to know. You see the heist in Italy today in traffic with fake police cars? GTA shit. Fake police cars. Oh, I didn't see this. Armed robbery in Italy attempted to pull off insane daytime heist on an armored vehicle on the middle of in the middle of a highway. Huh. Oh my god! Yeah, I don't think I can pull this up on stream. I don't know if anyone got hurt in this, but they just blew up the fucking car. Jesus. What do they do? Fucking slap C4 on it? What was that? This guy is actually holding an AK-47. One of the guys in the heist. He is literally holding an AK-47. Wow. Yeah, I don't know if I can pull it up on stream. That also didn't even really look like an armored truck. Looked like just a normal van. 8 gunmen were posing as police with flashing lights. They blocked the road by setting vehicles on fire. They then used explosives to breach the van and exchanged fire with Italian police. Somehow the craziest part is that no one was injured and 2 of the bad guys got arrested on the spot. Okay, then I guess I can pull it up if no one was injured. Look at this shit. It actually does look straight out of a movie.
Stanno rubando il furgone, guarda. Guarda, 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 guarda. Guarda. Hanno rubato il furgone. Guarda. Guarda.
God damn.
Santo. Hanno fatto scoppiare in diretta. Guardali, 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 guardali. Guardali, guardali.
Using a soccer mom's minivan to transport the money, I see. That's what I said. That does not really even look like an armored truck. It actually just, it looks like a normal delivery truck. Are they sure they got the right van? They ended up just stealing my shoes. That's it, just a bunch of Skechers in there. So reading about this, they weren't even like a super coordinated trained team that did this. It was just some guys. Just actually some guys. I'm trying to find more info about it, but it seems like it's too new. So 2 of them got arrested, but the rest got away with $2.3 million. Oh wait, no. That was a different one that's just related. I don't know why they threw that in at the end of the article. Did they get anything out of this? Well, despite blowing up the vehicle, they were unable to access the cache according to multiple reports. That's when the firefight erupted with patrol officers. No way. Italian media reported that other drivers caught up in the ambush were also robbed as the gang made their escape. What? So they blew up this fucking truck, got nothing, and then on their way out, they just started robbing other people that just were unlucky to be in the area? They escaped by stealing cars from passing motorists to break through police roadblocks. So they escaped with no cash, and a couple of them stole vehicles. 2 of them were arrested, 2 more are at large. Huh. What a crazy plan. The guy who blew up the truck had a full-on bomb suit he stole from the police bomb unit. That's why he survived the explosion. What do you mean that's why he survived the explosion? What did he do? Just fucking have a stick of dynamite in his hand and just let it blow up on the truck with him standing there? I made the assumption that they, like, set some kind of explosive and walked away. Why would he just carry the explosive with the bomb suit on? What a fucking maniac. Gave him plus 100 defense. I mean, it worked. It's just... Wait, now I'm so... Like, watching this initially, I made the assumption that this had to be like a highly coordinated plan or something. Because, I mean, just look at this.
Guarda, 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 guarda.
But now, after you told me that, I can actually see the guy running behind the van as it's blowing up. Did they not tell him they already set the explosives? Dedicated tank. Yeah, I guess, man. No one screamed danger close. Just bad comms, I guess. Yeah, L comms. They didn't get the money because of protective foam mechanism foiled by foam. Oh yeah, I read that. The reason they couldn't access the money was apparently some foam system they had in the vehicle. Which, I mean, turns out foam's very effective. How much was in the truck? According to the first article I read, a lot. They didn't specify how much, but it made a explicit mention that it is a lot that these trucks carry. Which surprises me, because that does not seem to be a overly fortified truck. But it shows what I know, because this soccer mom van was able to thwart not only an explosion, but everything else that followed, so... I think it's meant to be inconspicuous. Maybe. Bro, the trucks that pick up a few thousand from the grocery store I work at are tankier. But do they have this foam system? I think not. I still can't get over this. Now that I know that this guy stole a bomb suit only to run into the bomb for fun is crazy to me.
Guarda. Hanno rubato.
He has to be deaf, right? Now, I don't know a whole lot about bomb suits, but he's gotta be deaf. They had to blow his goddamn eardrums out, right? Wily coyote ass strat. Yeah, I have no idea what his thought process was there. Why steal the suit if you're not gonna use it? That's a good point. That's a good point. They went through the effort of stealing the bomb suit, god damn it, they're going to get some usage out of it. Put it through its paces. You talk about the kidnapping and ransom of Nancy Guthrie, Savannah Guthrie's mom? My parents told me about that last night. That's fucking crazy. Yeah, I just heard about that yesterday. That's horrible, man. Go over it. Yeah, I'll give you the cliff notes, I guess, here. Oh, wow, there's updates as of an hour ago. Oh, it's not good news, though. They still haven't found her. Okay, so not a whole lot's changed over the last 6 hours since I first heard about it. Apparently the ransom was due at 5 p.m. today. Yeah, I thought they were going to pay the ransom. But I don't see any updates on if they did or not. They said they were going to, but I don't think they had any way of doing so. I'm just hoping she's not dead because she needs medication daily. Yeah, so my parents are the ones that told me about it. They kind of gave me the cliff notes on all of it. So if you don't know what happened, Savannah Guthrie's mother, Nancy Guthrie, was kidnapped a couple days ago. Just kidnapped at night, and she hasn't been seen since. And in the days that have followed, there's been like a ransom note. There's been a couple of different avenues they've been exploring for investigation. Like I think they went to, it might have been her sister's house? I can't remember, to investigate. Like a bunch of different things. But as of right now, no update on the condition of Nancy Guthrie or anything like that. She has medication that she's supposed to take daily, like very important medication she's supposed to take daily. So it's not looking good. It's fucking terrifying, man. And there's no way to even confirm if the ransom note was real. That's another thing too, yeah. There was blood everywhere. She's definitely on some kind of blood thinner. Yeah, my parents, I haven't seen a whole bunch on that, but yeah. Apparently there was like blood in the yard from where she was apparently being taken. Yeah, it's a lot, and none of it's looking good. I agree you shouldn't pay. If you do, it encourages it and will help them commit more crimes with more resources. Who are you agreeing with? I didn't say that. If the authorities are unable to if it's my fucking mom that got kidnapped and the authorities aren't able to save her, I'm not fucking Jason Statham. I'm not going to be able to track them down myself either. I would fucking pay. I get it. I understand exactly why they would pay. 1000% I get it. So I don't know why you're saying I agree. I would do it. This is a very easy thing to say for someone that's like not in the situation, but I can totally understand why people would. I would. I wasn't talking to you, it was someone else. Oh, I gotcha. Whenever I hear about kidnapping cases, it always reminds me of the JonBenet Ramsey case. Oh, yeah. Did you see the Hunter's Gathering trailer? Lots of people saying it looks like Concord. No. Hunter's Gathering, huh?
new project, we ask ourselves, where can we take our players next? What new stories can we tell?
Show
And
me
what
some
new experiences can we
gameplay.
create? And we heard
With Hunters Gathering, we're bringing back what makes Horizon so unique.
Oh,
Set in the
Horizon.
American West.
Oh, is this their
1,000 years
multiplayer
from now,
game?
Civilization has
This is what it's
collapsed.
called?
The Hunters are all that stand between the tribes and the massive animal-like machines that threaten their survival. And the crisis is only getting worse. The machines have grown deadlier and they're more dangerous by the day. Someone has to step up and push back, and that is The Gathering, a crew of unlikely heroes venturing out into the wilds to stop the machine threat. We'll launch with a roster of hunters that grows over time. In our first playtest, you'll be able to play as Rem, Sun, and Axel, 3 hunters with very different approaches to combat and teamwork.
Let's fight.
This
Combat
is looking
at the
like
core of Hunters
Dauntless.
Incoming attack.
It is tactical, reactive, and skill-based. We took the precision and tactical depth of Horizon's combat and built it for a team environment. You'll have to read enemy movements, time your attacks, and combine abilities with your squad to take down the most powerful machines.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It is a challenging game.
I don't see how it looks like Concord. It looks more like Dauntless. It's just more live service slop. Yeah. Doesn't seem like something I'd like. Will we see more Anomaly Hunt games in the near future? Yeah, I like Anomaly Hunts, of course. Sony's still going with their 12 live service strategy. Maybe it'll work out for them. I don't think it will, though. Just a hunch. I think they got caught up with Helldivers 2 doing so well. Yeah, and they almost ruined that, huh? Sony just does not have their shit together, man. How long do you think it'll take for AI to be a big issue in competitive esports? In what way? I don't think there'll ever come a time where esports would allow the usage of AI tools. I can't really see how that would play into it. Monitors having cheater AI built in? Yeah. But in esports, they just wouldn't allow the usage of those monitors in LAN. Can't stop it at home, I guess, but in LAN, they can absolutely control the monitor. I actually can't believe PS6 is actually coming out in 2 years' time. Feels like the PS5 had just came out. The reason the PS5 seems like it just came out is because no fucking games came to it. Mainly just ports, man. Actually, I'm gonna look it up. How many games did Sony put out in the lifespan of the PS5? Let's see. Let me find a list. Here we go. PlayStation. Oh my god, look at how. No. This is even less than I thought. No. 19? They put out 19 PS5 only games. Oh, this is missing God of War Ragnarok's not PS5 only. That's right. It's PS4 as well, isn't it? Oh my. And PC. Oh, and PC. Right. And PC. 19. Jesus. And some of them are just fucking throwaways. Like, what the hell is Daba? It also has games that aren't even out yet. So Wolverine's on here and Saros is on here. Comparing this to PS4 is just sad. Comparing this to any other console generation is pathetic. Is it a good thing less exclusives is consumer friendly? Oh, I agree. The age of exclusivity is over. But the question begs to be asked, why are you even putting out a PlayStation 6? Just use the PlayStation 5. You don't need the 6. You're not making games for it. Just stay with the PlayStation 5. Let's see the Xbox list. Oh, actually going to be 0 though, because all of those hit the PC. There's literally not even a list for Xbox Series X only games. Just a list of all games on the Xbox Series X. Because they're not exclusive, I'm assuming. Yep, exactly. Which is fine. I think that's good. I will say that we will see the PlayStation move a crazy amount of consoles close to the GTA 6 launch. Yeah, I mean, you're probably right. I don't think most people are going to wait. PS6 should be releasing next year, right? I have no idea. It's just rumors. I couldn't tell you. I just genuinely don't see the point. I don't get it. I don't see why you'd get the PS6. It'd have to blow me away. Bloodborne exclusive is enough. Oh, and that's happening. You know Bloodborne 2's coming to PS6 fresh. Absolutely. Oh, yeah. Mm-hmm. You seen the new Marathon official pre-order trailer? I have not. I have not. Any hope for State of Play? Big rumor DMC6. Yeah, I'll watch it. I don't know if I'll watch Party It, but if I'm home, I will. Capcom wouldn't announce DMC6 so close to RE9. Yeah, maybe not. Wasting your time with video games, dude? I guess. I mean, I disagree with that. I don't think it really... I never really subscribed to that belief where if you're not doing something that somehow makes you money, it's a waste of time. I know it's become kind of like a common mentality. Except, well, I think he's just talking broadly. I just see that regurgitated a lot. Like if you play games or you watch movies or watch sports, sports has been a big one. People are coming after sports hard now, which is crazy. Then you're a loser because you're not grinding in the time you're doing that. They want you to just be like a 24/7 hustler grinding in the corporate world. What's the point to life if you work 24/7? Yeah. What's that quote? I see that quote a lot of, no one lays on their deathbed saying, I wish I worked more. Instead, they reflect on, I wish I did something else, enjoyed time with family, friends, something more. I can't remember the quote now, but people say that shit all the time. And it's true. No one out there is going to be dying and be like, fuck, man, I wish I just grinded a little bit harder. Damn, if only. I wish I created more value to the shareholders. Yeah. What time is it over there? It's 2, East Coast. When will you get 99 sailing? I don't know. I haven't grinded sailing in like a month and a half now. I'm at 97. It's right there. I just haven't bothered to finish it off. I'm checking out Eugenics tomorrow. Yeah, I'm still playing through Neo 3 though. So I'll probably just be doing Neo 3 off stream, and then tomorrow I'll probably do a little Eugenics on stream. See how it feels. It's got stellar reviews. I'm pretty excited. Gonna release any new videos playing League on Gaming Channel? Yeah, we got Clash coming up. You playing Romeo as a Dead Man? Yep, I will be doing Romeo as a Dead Man as well. When are you replaying all the Souls games again? It'll be either end of summer or maybe a little after. Somewhere in that general ballpark for the biannual Souls replay. You quitting Code Vein 2? Yeah, it just wasn't good enough for me to want to go back and finish it. It was like an okay game, but there's so many good games out right now that I just would rather play the good games. Like Cairn. Like Neo 3, yeah. You playing anything tonight? Nah, just been yapping tonight. I saw The Strangers Chapter 3 and that kind of sucked all the drive out of me to play a game, so I've just been yapping all night. Going over stories and shit. Yeah, I'll be playing Eugenics tomorrow. Yeah, we talked about all the Overwatch stuff already. We went over that High on Life 2 Thursday by chance. We got a lot of games coming out. I don't know if High on Life 2 is going to be one of the first ones. We'll see. Got fucking Eugenics, Romeo's a Dead Man, High on Life 2. We got a lot. We'll see. There's a big time gaming week. Alright, I actually think I'm going to call it a night for now. Alright, I will see you all tomorrow. Have a good rest of your evening. Bye-bye, sleep well.